As you probably know, yesterday was officially announced new Canon RF lens, and it's 24 to 240 millimeters. It will be the new kit lens for Canon EOS RP, so that's also the reason why I attach it to that camera, so you can see the size of that lens itself. When we go through the lens, we didn't have time to test it, so here will be just the first impression from this new lens. Let's go through the aperture. The aperture is going to be from 4 to 6.3, so it's quite dark, but still we are talking about wide range lens, so we are able to walk around just with one lens. In the past we have been also used to this kind of lenses, also the darkness of those lenses, so there's nothing new about it. When we zoom it out, you can see that the build itself, it's very similar to the previous, I can say previous lenses like this, and it's going to there are three tubes that are combined together, and then they will go down to each other and mount it inside itself. When we go through the other side of this lens, we can see that there is a new lock button, or I don't know it's button, but something to lock your lens. It just when you are walking with your lens or with your camera on your shoulder, it's commonly happen that it will move out, so it will be longer and more easier to destroy this lens. So they built inside this lock button, or I don't know how to call it correctly, so otherwise you are not able to zoom it out anymore. It's just for the transporting part when while walking. From the other side, we can see that there is a stabilization on and off. It has a 5 EV stabilization system. What it means, you can take still images or shoot video from your hand without any problems. You won't see any shaking. That's the reason why they put inside the 5 EV stabilization. That means you are able to shoot at 1/60 of a second on the tele size of this lens, so at 200 millimeters. So it's quite good. Also, when you are going to shoot video or take videos, you don't need any tripods or anything like that. So I think the stabilization system in this lens is quite good. The main feature that is new on this lens, and it's first time on, I think this is the first time that it's on some Canon lens, it's this switcher for focus or controller ring. As you probably know, when it was the first RF lens announced, they added a new ring. On the past lens, I think it was on a RF 50 millimeters, they have their focus ring, and after that was the new ring that you can control something else, so you can set up whatever you want to those rings. In this lens you can switch. You can decide if you want to control your focus, or you can switch it to controller, so you can control something else, for example ISO or white balance, or I don't know, whatever you need. You can also put the exposure compensation. So when you are shooting in some semi-automatic modes like time priority or aperture priority, you are able to put there the compensation for your exposure. So it's quite good feature. So these are the first impression of this lens. I think it's quite good also as a kit lens for Canon EOS RP. So see you in few weeks with a detailed review of this lens, and stay tuned. Here you can hit subscribe button so you will know when the new video will come.